Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited today. I finally got up enough nerve to do my highlights. Okay, so I attempted to do highlights just like piece by piece. It was an epic fail because I was afraid to take too much hair. And now, after looking at a lot of videos, I'm going to use the cap that comes in here. This is the L'Oreal Frost & Design in H65 Caramel is what I'm going to be using today. Okay, so my box is open, and inside the box, instructions, gloves that I'm probably not going to use. I'm probably going to use a better fitting pair of gloves, mixing bowl, the little tool to mix it and apply it, and then a small hook, and then on the end of the mixing tool is a larger hook. Two things of the lightening powder. It says to use both of the cream developer. This is the cap with the holes in it. This is the cap that goes on after you pull everything and color it. Shampoo, cream toning rinse. This is a frosting protective cream, and that's going to be mixed with the highlighting powders and the cream developer. And it says to take to do a test strand. I actually cut a piece of hair off to do a test strand, and I'll sit there and use that, but it said you can pull one strand through and then apply a small mixture. Don't mix it up first because it'll oxidize and then you won't be able to use it after you finish pulling everything through. But it says 1 teaspoon of lightening powder with 2 teaspoons of the developer, and then 1 pea-sized drop of the frosting protective cream. So that's going to be for my test. So I'm going to mix up a little test and do that, and then I'll put on the cap and I'll be on my way to pulling my hair out. Okay, so now I'm ready to put on the cap, and I watched actually a beauty school video on how to pull hair through a cap and how to place the cap on. I'll link that video down below as well. It was really quite informative. But first step, brush your hair and make sure all the tangles are out of your hair. She said for the cap, you want to brush all the hair back. It's going like it would be in a ponytail. She said to place it all back. And then I've got my cap, which, wow, I don't know which is the front and which is the back of this. Let's see. My guess is this part goes to the front. Let's see. How to put on your highlighting cap. Comb hair straight back in the style. Put the cap on and tie it snugly. Tuck hair under cap based on the selected. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, from the picture, there's a little visor. I was going to put it on backwards. Okay, so there's a little visor. So this part goes in the back. Okay, so here we go. My hair is kind of parted now. So again, I'm going to lean back to put this on. And then, bingo. So it's behind my ears. I can't remember if she said that's important or not. What she did say was important, that it would be snug back here. She said if the cap is too big and it's a little poofy here, but it comes over the eyes, pull it all the way forward, then take scissors and trim it so you can see. But it feels, I guess I have a big head. Feels like my head is filling out the plastic. So anyway, okay, so we're going to tie this on snugly. Now I'm ready for a rainy day. Too bad I live in California. We don't get too many rainy days. Actually, we did have a lot of rain not too long ago. It is May 6th, and it's quite green here still. Usually we're kind of turning into the Golden State by now. Okay, so this is on. I actually am going to use the smaller hook because they said it's good for first-time people to use the smaller hook. Oh, now look, I really would like to use my glasses. How's this gonna work? Oh, there we go, it fits. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the little holes, but supposedly, oh look, that's all my skin. I was gonna go for the holes there. Supposedly, you use the hook on the big brown circled holes, and then if you want like, I guess a full head of highlights, you do like all over the place. So anyway, you poke through here. Oh look, and I pulled out nothing. So this is gonna be a little harder than it looks. Someone said, okay. In this process, oh geez, I'm getting nothing. Maybe I won't highlight my hair. Ay vey. Look at that, I'm getting nothing. Okay, let's see if I can get something with the bigger hook, which I need to rinse off because I have a developer from the strand test. I'm doing the strand test right now. I don't want to touch my fingers on that. There's my strand test. I actually put it in foil. Let's see if I can get something with the bigger hook. So in it goes. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm not getting anything. I might have to, there we go. Okay, so there we go. There's a little tiny strand, and I'm not gonna do too many big strands because I'm a little nervous about how this is gonna turn out, so. Oh man. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Wow. And it said you don't wanna mess up the holes too much because then if you, oh man. Okay, this is not easy, guys. I'm actually not going to do the highlights up to my roots anyway. I'm going to try to do highlights from ear down. Okay, this sucks. This is not easy. Let me try with the... Wow, take up all the video time just trying to show you how to pull a strand. Really? It can't be that hard. I've seen other people do it. Millions of videos I've watched. Oh, there comes a strand. There we go. Oh, that's a big hole. So if I were going close to the scalp, I'd have to be really careful because that would cause a big bleed hole. And then I'd have a big tiger spot. Okay, so I'm gonna keep at this, but I don't want to bore you guys. Okay, so it's like 15 minutes later and you can see this is all I've gotten done. But you'll also see I've got a darker circled cap on. I had an old cap from another highlighting kit that I tried. These holes are not like pre-formed, so it was really hard to get the little stick through there. And these holes, first of all, I can see them much better because these holes are light gray. These are nice and black. So, but these holes already have like little tiny holes in them. So I'm able to get the thing in better. I'm still not able really to pull my hair out very good, but at least I'm getting some hair out. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. And then I think I'm gonna practice getting better at foils because, oh my God. Well, unless this turns out beautiful. But you'll see I clipped it over to the side so I can still see what I'm doing because once my hair started hanging in my face, I couldn't see what I was doing. Okay, so I am 40 minutes into this process and I'm getting there. I've got all of the top section done. I've got the back section done. It's really hard to see the back section, so I just kind of felt it through. The one tip I'll give you, make sure you have a nice size hand mirror. This is all I had to see the back section to see if I had gotten enough holes pulled through. The other tip that I got from all the videos is make sure you're combing out the tangles and then do it right before you put the highlight on as well. Okay, I'm getting through the side. The one thing is sometimes I pull out a strand and you can see it's like all ratted. Just make sure that you comb it, because you want everything to be smooth out of that hole. This is a bad one. But again, take time to do that, because you don't want to put the developer and get those splotchy pieces. My hair tangles really easy too. Also, I don't know if I said at the top, I haven't washed my hair in 2 days. They say not to wash your hair, that it will help the color take. So, okay, so that knot's out, so I'm ready to move on. And did I show you the strand test? That turned out really pretty, so hopefully this is at the 30-minute mark, and then that's the original color. So, I don't know, let's see what happens. 3:15, and I think I'm an hour into it. So you can see I've got all the top, the side, the back, and I just have this one other side to do. So another tip, first of all, the plastic ones, forget it. They're awful. If your kit comes with a plastic one, I would just get a little metal hook, I guess from Sally or somewhere, or right now I guess you'd have to order it online, because we're in amidst of the COVID-19 in-house orders. So anyway, but if you hold it here and here so that the hook is up, it seems to go in better and pull hair better, as long as that hook is up, and this feels more comfortable in my hand this way. The plastic one, it was just a mess. So I was glad I had this left. No, this metal hook came in this kit. So the plastic cap, I'm glad I had from the other kit, because it had the prefabbed holes in it. It's gonna look like I have a lot of hair pulled through, but I honestly have a lot of hair. I have very, 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 very thick hair. So anyone with thinner hair, you wouldn't have this much hair pulled. It's been an hour and 45 minutes. Now, my idea was I didn't really want to go to the root for the highlights. I wanted more of like a balayage look down through here. I don't know how to do it. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. So this is either going to be an epic fail, or maybe it'll turn out looking good. Now we're mixing all of the lightening powder, the 2 packets, and the cream developer in the tub. And then as soon as I get this mixed, I put in the frosting protective cream. So I'm gonna go mix that up and then put the frosting protective cream in here. Okay, so as you can see, I've mixed the 2 things, and I've now put the cream protector, so I'm going to mix that in. Then I'm going to put on my gloves and I'm going to get to it. I actually bought a little kit on eBay that had brushes, a big one and a small one. now that I've got all of my hair in the highlight, scary. Looks like it's already processing too, which is scary in and of itself. They say put the bag on to keep it moist. Get all these pieces up in there. Okay, I did a little trick. I put some packing tape back here. I don't know if you can see it, so that it held it on pretty firmly. Otherwise, it was just a big old bag on my head. I feel like it's already got blonde in it. Oh, I hope this turns out okay. If not, hey, I guess there's always a ball cap. Off with the cap. Oh no, into the shower. Into the shower first, rinse it off, then take off the cap, then, rinse off the highlights, take off the cap, then shampoo. Then I towel dry my hair, and then I put the leave-in toner. Leave-in toner. So put this in, comb it through, leave it in. So I just shampooed my hair. I used the whole packet. I forgot when your hair is highlighted how hard it is to get your fingers through the highlights, because it dries out your hair, obviously. So anyway, I made my way through my hair until I could finally get my fingers all through my hair and rinsed out the shampoo. Now this kit is different because it says take the toner, put it on working from front to back on towel dried hair, and you leave it and you just go about your day, which is weird to me, but it said that's what gives it the highlights and good tones, and I don't know. It says to put it on, comb your hair through, leave it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna follow the directions. I noticed when I was getting out of the shower, I do see some colors through here. I think I might have a tiger stripe here, I don't know. Or a money shot, I don't know. So, I know it's a different color when it's dry. Okay, so the toner wasn't too bad. It was literally like putting water on your hair. It was like a pale purplish blue water. So now I'm just combing it through to the ends, and you can see, well, my hair always comes out of the shower pretty knotted, but I can feel it's a little more knotted than usual, but it's coming out pretty good. Guess how it turned out? I love it. The highlights turned out so pretty. Very happy. It's a win. So take that, COVID.